Nicholas, are you all right, lad?
The fire's gone out. You must be cold.
I'm all right, Mr. Vogel. My father is late. Didn't he come with you?
Nicholas, there's been a terrible accident.
We have to tell you what happened, lad. It was almost dark where the weather turned on us. The storm came up suddenly, with seas breaking over the decks and scaring the boats like straw in the wind. We kept watch for the Cade. She was a smaller boat than most, and we had a line ready to take her in tow.
The Cade is small, but she's a good boat. She's named after my mother.
Your mother was my close friend, Nicholas.
Try to understand, lad. Your father was a good sailor, but his boat was too small to hold up in the heavy seas. We searched for hours, but finally it grew too dark. We had to come back without him.
You mean he's not coming back? I don't believe you. My father will come back. I know he will.
That poor child.
Every family in the village wants to do what's best for you.
When we heard the news, we all gathered around the rope-maker's cottage, and each family agreed to keep you for 1 year. Think of it, Nicholas. You will live 1 year with every family in the village. All of the children here will be your brothers and sisters.
But my father has to come home. Tomorrow's the Christmas feast.
You'll spend Christmas with us. Otto is waiting for you right now. You'll come with us, won't you, Nicholas?
Get your things together, lad, and we'll take you home. But where is Nicholas? We can't start without Nicholas, Squire.
The rules state clearly that the race will start at 9 o'clock sharp. I'm sorry.
They're off. They're picking up speed.
Go, Otto. Come on, son.
Look, here comes Nicholas. Hurry, Nicholas. Maybe you can catch them.
He'll never catch them. They're all the way down at the frozen creek.
Good luck, Nicholas. Look at that. What's the matter? What has happened?
What are they doing? Is somebody hurt?
They've all stopped down at the frozen creek.
They're waiting for Nicholas. He's gaining. Look at him go.
He's caught up with them.
They're getting ready, and they're off to a new start.
What have you said to that, good squire?
The rules only stated that the race would start at 9 o'clock, and it did.
They're running a fast race. Some have already reached the long hill.
But it's still...
Nicholas and Otto are in the lead. Come on, Otto. Come on, Nicholas.
They're in the home stretch.
But they still have a long climb back up the hill.
Here they come, and Nicholas has won.
Yay! The prize goes to Nicholas.
But did it win fairly, Squire? They stopped and waited for me instead of going on.
I'd been surprised if I hadn't. Take the sled, lad. And besides, it'll come in handy next Christmas when you make your rounds to the children.
Do you think Nicholas will leave a toy at our house?
He would if he saw a bag on the door. I know he would, but he doesn't know we live here, Peter.
Why are you looking at my stocking? What are you going to do with it?
You don't need a bag, Peter. You're hanging stocking on the door.
Evening, Nicholas shook with laughter at the sight of the stocking hanging on the cottage door. He reached into his pocket and took out a bright gold coin. With the coin tucked into the toe, he filled the stocking with toys and goodies right up to the top. On Christmas morning, Eric and Peter happily shared the gifts that Nicholas had left in the stocking. Then Peter, reaching into the toe, found the shining gold coin. His mother's eyes shone with happy tears, but Eric had close to his heart the first Christmas stocking.
Well, I'd like to take your offer, Nicholas, but you can't have Donner and Blitzen alone. Why, Dinah will go raving mad if he tries to separate her from the rest of her family. I'm sorry. A set of reindeer goes together, or not at all.
But Squire, I need only 2 reindeer. How many more are there?
Shit.
That's Vixen! Catch him, Otto! Young imp! Not like his brothers and sisters who are gentle quiet. Watch out, Otto! If you run, he'll chase you. Oh my goodness! He's chased Otto right off the place. I'm sorry. A set of reindeer goes together. Donder, Blixit, Dasher, Dancer, Comet, Cupid, Prancer, and that troublemaker Vixen.
I'll take all of them. I don't know what the others like, but I must have that Vixen. I haven't seen Otto run that fast in years. Here, this should be enough to pay for the material and your good neighbor.
But Nicholas, it's more than enough. It's more than twice enough. Why, half of this could keep my family all through the winter.
Then keep it, my good woman. You've worked hard to keep your family.
Keep my family all through the winter.
Then keep it, my good woman. You've worked hard to keep your family warm and well fed. I put in my winter supplies, and the wood for the shop is all paid for. When will the soup be ready?
I'll have it finished before Christmas. You can count on that. Good day, Nicholas, and bless you. A strange thing happened. Nicholas could spare no time from his work to have the suit fitted. As the widow Assman cut and sewed, the thought of a fine big man guided her hand. She made the suit to fit Nicholas's heart instead of his body. When the suit was finished and delivered, Nicholas burst out laughing. The suit was much too wide and far too long. But he tucked the red trousers into his black boots and fitted the tunic with a wide, shiny belt. As the years passed, Nicholas's face grew full and rosy, and his belly became quite round. The suit fit just right. As the years went by, Nicholas's beard turned as white as snow. The children in the village began to hang their stockings by the fireplace on Christmas Eve so Nicholas could come into their homes and warm himself by their fires. One year, after Nicholas had finished filling the last stocking, he returned to his cottage and with a great sigh of contentment sank into his chair by the fire. He fell into a quiet sleep from which he never awakened. With deep love in their hearts, the villagers buried him in a little grove in the pine forest and planted holly on his grave. Nicholas might very well have been forgotten. It hadn't been for the children.
My little girl Holly knows that Nicholas is buried in the pine grove, but she believes he will come back, and she is determined to hang the first stocking on Christmas Eve.
My son feels the same way, and I know what they mean. Having known Nicholas, it's impossible to think of Christmas without him.
Well, the children will just have to learn if they do hang up their stockings, they will find them empty on Christmas morning. Of course, it wouldn't be fair to Nicholas to allow the children to be disappointed.
Oh no, Nicholas never disappointed them.
We must not let the children lose their faith in Nicholas. Listen, I have an idea.
Live.
Wake up, everyone. Look at my stocking. It's filled just the same as always. Look, everyone. Nicholas did come. Wake up, wake up. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to us all. We would really like to thank our teachers, Mr. Keel and Mrs. Wheeler, for giving us so much help and hard work on the play. Mrs. Wheeler, Mr. Keel, would you please come up here?